Hey team, anyone who spends a little time around the Nationwide Marketing Group family quickly picks up on a characteristic of this organization and this network that many of us hold dear to our hearts: our commitment that we will give back. Giving back has long been part of the fabric of NMG. Across our more than 50-year history, it's taken many forms, benefited an array of causes, and made an impact on countless lives, and it's been a constant. In his first address to our members as president, Tom codified our legacy of giving into a joint commitment covering our team, our members, and our partners. Quite simply, we will give back. This rallying cry has driven so much good, and it's done so fueled by a spirit of volunteerism. Now, high-performance organizations overwhelmingly have robust programs to give back, often under the formal identity of corporate social responsibility, or CSR. Our efforts here at Nationwide, however, are unique in today's world. We're not a company that simply strokes a check to a worthy cause and then moves on, though we do provide financial support to our charitable efforts. What makes ours different is a foundation on volunteerism. Now, when Chris asked me to share a little bit today about volunteers, I got really excited. Many of you know I'm passionate about my alma mater, the University of Tennessee, and I'm a Vol for life. Imagine my surprise when he told me how wrong I'd interpreted his request. So let me get back on topic: give back and volunteerism. You see, when we give back, it's not just financial support. Take No Child Hungry as a great example. To date, as a network, we've packed more than 1.6 million meals for hungry kids. Think about that for a second. More than 1.5 million times, a child who would have faced their day or gone to bed hungry, they had a nutritious and sustaining meal. And it's not just because Nationwide purchased the ingredients to make that meal. No. Instead, we went a step further. And so many of you, so many members, and so many of our partners gathered around those meal packing tables and gave their time and sweat to assemble and package every single one of those meals. Not because they had to, or because some grand prize was waiting at the end, simply because they wanted to volunteer and give back. Teams from Nationwide have volunteered their time, often paying their own expenses, to represent this network and this team in places like Haiti, handing out meals, in New Orleans, delivering mattresses to at-risk children, as well as joining an array of packing and distribution efforts across the country. They've joined members as they packed meals in their own communities. And recently, a few folks even traveled to Florida as No Child Hungry accomplished the feat of packing 1 million meals for Ukraine, all in one beautiful Saturday. Volunteers from this family have baked for Ronald McDonald House, organized supply drives for victims of natural disasters, and have come together to collect food, toys, and clothes for local kids at Christmas. When you factor in the innumerable volunteer efforts made by so many across the organization on their own time for causes they hold dear, it's hard to measure the impact that this team has made for good. All because of a spirit of volunteerism and a common call to give back. One would be hard-pressed to associate with a more giving group of people. On behalf of our entire Give Back team, thank you for all that you do. I know many of you have expressed interest in getting more deeply involved with our Give Back commitment and efforts, and we're excited to share that some opportunities to do just that are coming very soon. We're excited to grow our team and look forward to the new ideas, fresh perspectives, and the passion that will be injected as more and more team members get involved. I hate that I can't be there with all of you today on this call, but as you see this, we're on site at GE's Appliance Park capturing some new great content. Kudos to all our ERGs and the great leadership that has kept these groups growing in both number and importance to us all. Have a great afternoon, and we'll see you soon.